Let's take a look at the Logitech MX Master 3 for Mac. The MX Master 3 has the capability to work with a number of devices. You can switch up between 3 different devices on the bottom of the mouse, and it claims that it works with the iPad. All right, let's open it up. Comes with a little manual, as well as charging cable. This is USB-C on both ends. So we have 1, 2, and then this is a scroll, like I would call it a turbo scroll, on and off. We have our scroll wheel, as well as click on our scroll. We have a side scroll over here. We have 2 more buttons here. And then we have, finally, a button down at the thumb rest. So the reason that I ended up purchasing this mouse was because I've been using an Apple mouse, and I found myself holding this finger in the air while I used it, because I do have the left and the right and the scroll enabled on this mouse. So after a day of using it, I was feeling the strain and the pain in my hand and in my arm, because I would constantly be holding it out like this. So with this mouse, I'm able to very comfortably rest this finger without having to inadvertently click and do a right click and rest my palm in it. The other thing I liked about this design, as most of you probably know with the Apple rechargeable mouse, you have to plug in at the bottom in order to recharge it, which means that you can't use it. It ends up sitting like this on your desk with the cable coming out, or maybe upside down. I don't understand what Apple was thinking when they designed this, and how this actually got past their designers. I would have expected, instead of us having to plug in at the bottom, we just plug in right at the front, just like a cable coming out of a normal mouse would be. I think they'd still be able to keep their design looking really, really sleek, and then you can use the mouse while you're recharging it. So similar for the MX Master 3 for Mac, there's your charging port, and you can use it while you're recharging it. So on the bottom here, we have our Bluetooth on and off. We have the optical tracking device there. And then here we have the option to select between 3 different devices. So let's turn this on. You can see number 1 is lit up. If I press over, we go to number 2, press again 3, and back to 1. Really nice ergonomic design. Fits really good in the palm. So let's go take a look at the software.
So here we are on the Mac, and I've already gone to the Logitech website. And then if you hover over support in the menu bar, you're going to go down to Logi Options Plus. And that's going to take you to this site where you can download the application. Okay, so log in to back up your settings to the cloud. Optional, create a login. We're going to skip. Connect your devices. Add device. Bluetooth. Here's our Bluetooth. All right, so I'm going to grab my mouse, turn it on, and then I'm going to hold. I'm going to select number 1, and it's flashing on the mouse, and here it is. For my Bluetooth, we'll do connect until it's flashing. Oh, all right, connected. There we go. So we should be able to close this out. Go back, and there's our mouse. Okay, and yep, here it is, controlling it with the new mouse. Let's select it. Yeah, we'll meet it. Let's see what they got here. Set up pointer speed. Pointer speed's good. All right, so we got a little wizard. Scroll wheel and shift mode. I already like where they're at. Horizontal scroll. Can change it to zoom in, out, volume up, down, navigate between tabs, and set it up as a keyboard shortcut. I'm going to leave it as the horizontal scroll. I'm going to leave that as the back button. I'm going to leave this as the forward. Same thing, can change it if you want. Gestures, I actually don't use this at all. Next. So here's where you can set up things for different apps. So for example, if we look at Google Chrome, we can see the middle button, shift wheel, horizontal scroll, back, forward, and then gestures. And then as we get down, we can see that each one of these you can have custom settings for each app. So Microsoft Teams changes that horizontal scroll to a volume up-down button. All right, so we'll go ahead and leave these defaults, and we'll do next. Device configured, fantastic. Continue. I'm all set, so we'll click this. All right, there we go. So again, up here are all of your apps. You can add an application if you want. Point and scroll. We can adjust the scroll speed and direction, pointer speed, and the thumb wheel speed. This one I happen to know that I think has been kind of slow. I'm going to bring that up to 90, and I like the default. So we'll go back. Flow. So flow is similar to the Apple continuity, where you can pair the mouse with other devices, and it's going to allow you to use the mouse across both devices, as well as use it in a drag and drop style fashion. Like you can see over here, over on this computer, they're going to copy that PDF document, and then they're going to come over here and they're going to do a paste. Don't have it set up. I don't need it. And then here we just get some settings for the mouse software itself. All right, so that's it. MX Master 3 for Mac.